Hello everyone, Desert Gold here. I thought I'd try my hand at a open box and review of a product I just got in. Be honest, I've obviously already opened it. I was looking for hopefully a silver lining in a situation that started off poorly, to say the least, and unfortunately to my despair, there was none to be found. So let's begin. Basically what this is, let's start from scratch. I normally have my TLR2S on my FN57. But for purposes of this review, I moved it to my H&K USP Tactical, and later in the video you'll see why I did that. As a matter of principle, all weapons are safety checked and cleared, with the exception of my carry, which I will clear now, and with the FN. Clear. All right, let's proceed. It all started with my intent to find a way to holster my FN57 with a tactical light, and I'm sure if any of you have been on the search as I have, finding a comfortable daily carry holster that's applicable to a tactical light situation is difficult, to say the least. I did come across a YouTube video from this company called Armordillo, and they have what they call their X-Fer, I believe it is, minimalistic holster. Now, it intrigued me because instead of holstering the weapon, their product holsters the actual light, so you get the holster that goes with your light, whether it's a Surefire or a Streamlight. You put the order in for that, and that is what you will receive. So I did that on the 7th of November. So I received it on the 15th. Now, sore subject there, and I'll touch on that briefly, but first let's see what we were dealing with here. Not the exorbitant packing that the postage would indicate, but again, we'll get to that. So here we have your standard priority mailing box, okay? And back this out a little bit. And inside is the holster. So let's take a look at what we get. Get your invoice, the X-Fer holster. They call it the X-Fer. All right. And along with that, a little instruction sheet. This is the holster. Now, along with their advertising, this is a printout from my email of the invoice. And on the top you'll see Armadillo Concealment, custom Kydex holsters built to your specs, not ours. Very intriguing. Wow. So after placing my order, immediately after placing the order, I realized that if you look at this holster, the mounting is this, feels like, I don't know, maybe a hard rubber or maybe some sort of Kydex blend, but you can see it's a loop. And I immediately sent them an email requesting that they, instead of using this, put on a clip. To which I received an answer either that evening or the next day stating that they do not put clips on because they have found that they tend to break. They tend to break? Huh? What? Wait a second. Okay. Kydex holster. One of my CCW holsters. Clip, right? Clip, right there. Another CCW holder. Clip. Clip. I've had all of these in excess of maybe 3 years. And my CCW, obviously, I carry almost every day, so those things are going on and coming off every day. I don't know if you can see, there's not even a glimmer of any issue of weakness, failure, or a tendency to crack. So I don't know what Kydex they've been dealing with that cracks, but let's just say the built to your specs, negative. All right. So let's see, what was the next issue? Oh, let's see if I can get this in view for you. As I mentioned, the shipping was, if you can see that. Anyway, the shipping charge alone was $10. $10. This thing, if it weighs 2 ounces, I'd buy you a steak dinner. If that's over 2 ounces, I'd buy you a steak dinner. Cardboard box, plastic bag. They obviously had my address when I placed the order. If they didn't have any idea of what to charge for shipping, the Postal Service has a really nice website where you can plug in destination, shipping, and weight and package size, and they will give you a very accurate postage. And I'm sure that these guys knew this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera, that it will be able to see, but it's very small. The postage stamp right there. The total postage was $5.10. $5.10. They charged me 10. Now I've been a seller on eBay for many years. Recently been selling some items on Guns America. There's a tendency for some retailers to, how shall I say, puff up shipping costs. I've never abided by that in any respect. If you're going to sell something, you decide on a price, that's your price. As an example, I currently got a Bushmaster upper for sale on Guns America. I reached a price in my mind of what I wanted. I listed it for that price, and I have the item shipped free shipping. I am not going to be one of these people that tries to rip off their customers by adding a few extra dollars on what they're asking for the unit by playing around with shipping costs. So I admit that I paid the invoice amount knowing that the shipping was high, but I expected, well, maybe it's gonna expedite shipping. Maybe I'm gonna get this thing relatively quickly. As I said, I placed the order on the 7th of November. By the 12th, I had not heard from this company nor received my item. Yet, in that interim, I had placed 4 orders with other companies, one with LWRC for a lower parts kit. I placed a couple of Amazon orders, a Magpul Myad grip, a couple other items I can't think of right now. All of these shipments arrived. One shipment arrived 2 days after I placed it, and that's from riflegears.com. Riflegear.com. I'll tell you what, that is customer service. So anyway, I sent an email on the 12th saying, you know, order shows processing, has it shipped? This was his response from booth at Armordillo. Sorry for our delay. We were participating in a Costa training class the end of last week and this weekend. We missed the order, so it did not get pulled for shipment. Your order is actually packaged and will be shipped out today. I apologize if there was any inconvenience. Okay, so they're jacking me around on the price. They're apologizing for overlooking one of their customer orders that they are basically overpricing shipping costs on. And don't even bother to offer any kind of discount or refund in any way for the inconvenience. They just offer the apology. So, without belaboring, let's get into the product itself. This is the holster. And as I said, it holsters the light. So let's look at it. You slide it on, right? Looks pretty cool, except for one thing. Retention sucks. This is basically a heavy weapon. If it hangs like that, that's fine. Look at this. Granted, you're not gonna wear it at this angle, right? Right? You're not gonna wear it at that angle. But let's say that you are wearing this outside the waistband. Now, all of their demonstration videos show them inside the waistband, and we're going to get to that. So this, for this particular reason, I'm going to say, let's say you want to wear it on the outside, and this holster has mounting holes on both sides, so you can mount it based on the side you want to carry. So let's say we're going to carry it outside the holster, outside the waistband. You've got it hanging outside your waist, and let's say you are involved in a situation where you have to either run or your arm movements catches the butt of the pistol. That's what's going to happen. That is unacceptable. Okay? Unacceptable. Now, the other thing, which is kind of funny too, is that in their video, and you can go on YouTube and look up X-Fer holster by Armordillo, and you'll see a really nice demonstration about this holster and how unique it is, and that's obviously what caught my attention. Problem is, some of the things that they are doing don't follow or make any sense. Now, in the video, you'll see the gentleman take the holster, put it on, and shake it like this. All right. In the instructions, and I will read from said instructions. Excuse me. Hold the X-Fer with the unloaded firearm inverted and do not shake the firearm. Okay? If you look in the video, you'll see this guy shaking the holster. Now, I don't have a problem with warnings, okay? But don't put a video up and highlight in the video something that you don't want your customers, and is highlighted in your instructions not to do. Do what you say you want them to do, not glorify this thing. All right, so we've got a somewhat questionable, look at that, I mean, you don't even need to slide it, you just like, this were built for quick draw holster, man, and you'd have it made. All right, so one last point. We're gonna touch on a point that they really bring out in their video. They say, and for you suppressor guys, we've got you covered. Wow, all right. Well, yeah, of course, because the holster isn't mounting to the weapon. It is mounting to the light. So let's just say that it's on here real quick. All right, I've got my H&K USP 45 with my 45 Osprey suppressor on it. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, it works just like they show. Do you realize, remember what I was just talking about, if this was outside the waistband? Now I've just added even more weight to this weapon, and the stability is even worse. You've got a longer weapon with a actual torque tendency now because of the length of the weapon. You've got a short mounting point. So the only way that this holster really maintains any stability is inside the waistband, where your waistband is going to add tension to that holster. All right, let's look at that situation. Okay, so I've got my hand bazooka, and again, unloaded. Trust me, you want to make sure this thing is not loaded when you're going to try to put this where they say it probably should go. Uh, I'll be with you in 1 second here. Hopefully. With respect to my experience, as far as my involvement with this company and its product, not so good. They make claims for their product that just aren't either practical or aren't quite accurate. The statements that they make as far as customer service with respect to my situation, grossly overstated. Good idea, just implemented poorly. And customer service follow-up with any kind of interactions as far as making things right, non-existent. All they do is justify the fact that it took too long to ship because, not because they forgot about the shipment, but because it was over the Veterans Day holiday week. Yet, for other orders that I placed subsequent to this order, got here without a hitch, with 1/3 of the shipping charges. So, trying to find a place that I can use this. Yeah. Desert Gold